Hey awesome ones, Heather here. So what's up with our complexions? When we were teenagers, we were breaking out all the time. We were lathering on all the anti-acne creams and we just couldn't wait until we got older. So then we get older and it's not much better, is it? We start to get these lines under our eyes, we get wrinkles, we get bags, we get the age spots, the discolorations, yuck. But that is why there's the magic of makeup. And recently I've been learning all these really cool things about concealer and foundation, and I'm going to share it with you in just a few seconds. So just before we get started, this is part of a 5-part series. This is number 3 in the series, and I'm really trying to share makeup things that I've learned recently and also from my former modeling days as well. And part 1 was all about eye makeup. I included parts like how to look after hooded eyes and droopy eyes, eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara. That was all part of, I'm going to put the link up there so you can take a look at that. And then number 2 was the eyebrows, the dreaded shaping of the eyebrows. And I got some really cool stuff in there, and I'm going to put that link up there as well. But let's get started with this one. So just to introduce myself, I love doing videos on makeup and fashion. And also they come out on a Friday, and also we do some lifestyle, fun, food, health kind of things on a Tuesday. And if you're thinking to yourself, hey, you know what? I'd like to subscribe. Well, there's a button just down there somewhere. Please just click on the button and don't forget to click on the bell and you'll be notified when the videos are up. So here I am with my blush and my contouring done. And if you're following these videos in order, the blush and the contouring video will be out next week on Friday. Oh, and by the way, for the sake of time, I've already put on my primer, and today I have the Oil of Olay Simply Ageless Primer. And don't forget, if that sun is beaming down, or maybe you're going snow skiing and there's a lot of sun, if you're wearing makeup, use a primer with an this is an SPF 50 as a primer. It's by MAC. So really make sure that you look around in the makeup stores and find yourself a good primer with an SPF. So let's start tackling that concealing. And you've probably seen I've done quite a few different reviews on makeup, L'Oreal, that sort of thing. Today I decided to go with the Estee Lauder. It's the Double Wear foundation and also the concealer. I usually suggest that you really try to go with the same kind of brands for your concealer and also your foundation. Now, like I said, today I'm using the Double Wear by Estee Lauder. They say it lasts 12 hours, and it does. And then I'm also have the matching concealer, and I usually have this concealer a little bit lighter than the foundation. All right, so let's get going on that purpley part. Bill, do you want to show what I'm talking about in here? Just put a little dab in there of your concealer. And I don't use a brush for this. I just kind of, sorry if I'm looking at the mirror, but I kind of have to do that. And I'm just kind of covering it up a little bit in there. Now, also, these marks, and I don't know if you can see how dark it is underneath my eyes, but remember, this particular kind of concealer, it really, really dries quickly. So, I didn't really get all my purpley part, did I? I don't know what that is. It's just kind of there. I know I'm blocking my face. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so let's just keep going here. We're going to go underneath here with the concealer, dab, 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 and right up to about there. And then I have this handy dandy brush, and it's just like this. And what I do with this brush, I love this. This is something new that I found. It's actually a concealer brush, and it gets right inside there and blends away. It's absolutely wonderful. I absolutely love it. So a little bit up into the purpley part again. And there you go. Now you're probably saying, ah, that looks a little bit pale there, Heather. But once I get all the rest of the foundation, it's going to look nice. Now, how about some of these little age spots? Away we go with working. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to use my fingers on these ones real quick. And there, real quick. I don't know why I have a red nose. Couple of little marks on my nose here, down the middle of the nose. Also, you can see, I don't know if Bill's got a close-up. Bill, are you doing close-ups of these, by the way? Okay. Over here, I've got a big freckle, and we got to do a number on that one. Hide it away, and also here. Now, for the sake of time, I'm just going to do the other eye, and I'll be right back to you in just a second. Now, you're going to think I'm a little bit crazy with this part, but you know our hands. Do you see my age spots on my hands? And I talk a lot with my hands, if you haven't already noticed. So what I do, I get a little concealer stick like this baby, and this is an ivory color. And I go over those little age spots, and it only takes me a second. You know, I'm not going to do this every single day, but I'm just, look at this, where are these coming from? But now I can talk with my hands all I want. Oh, and by the way, we're going to link a lot of these products down below. They're also in our blog at awesomeover50.com, and we also have a storefront at Amazon. We're so happy they allowed us to do that at amazon.com/shop/awesomeover50. You don't pay any more there. And we have makeup section, fashion, pets, housewares, kitchen, all kinds of things for you. And we do make a little commission, and thank you so much for all of you that are supporting us that way, because it just allows us to make more videos. Now, for the best coverage, you really need a liquid foundation, and I would suggest a matte and a good hold. This is a 12-hour hold. But also there are powder ones out there as well, like this particular one by L'Oreal Infallible, and it's a 16-hour hold, and I'm saying hold, but you know, application that stays on, and you use a brush like this to apply it. Now, the coverage isn't as good, but you know, for those days where you don't have to be super made up, it works great. So as most of you know, for putting on liquid foundation, I love these little pads. You get them at the drugstore. They're inexpensive, but my daughter bought me a beauty blender, and actually when you first start working with a beauty blender, it's small, it just fits inside here. But what you have to do every time you use it is you have to put it under water, squeeze out all the excess water, and then it just kind of expands. By the way, make sure you wash it every time after you've used it. So I'm going to apply I shake it up good first, the foundation, and what I do is I just put a little bit on my hand, like that, and that's my palette. And I smooth it out a little bit like this. I know, maybe it's a little bit unconventional, but it works for me. And then what I'm going to do is just dip the beauty blender this way, like that, and away we go. Wish me luck. I'm trying to do this on camera, but yeah. So you can probably see there, it's like, yeah, that doesn't look good, but the beauty blender, when you use this side of it, it actually helps you. And I didn't even see a video on this. This is my way of doing things. I didn't learn how to do this. I just played around with it, and I found that this worked the best. Okay, so I still have some, you can see the difference in the color here. I'm gonna go down my nose, and do some blending. A little bit here. I usually let the concealer do the work there, but let me just kind of do one side of my face, and you'll see the difference in both sides. I know you're going to say, oh, that looks really, really pale. But after I get the blush on, it'll look really, really nice. Okay, so I still have quite a bit here. We have to act fairly fast because it does dry out fast. Covering all those spots, and man, I got blue veins. I got all kinds of things happening here. But we want to cover them up and look a little bit more youthful. So like I said, you're probably going, oh, yikes, that's really pale. But you know, it is the right color for me and it matches my neck and the rest of me. All I have to do is add a little bit of blush and a little bit of contouring, and I'm going to look normal again. So let's do a presto changeo. So I'm going to have a giveaway for this video, and I have chosen a Perfecting concealer brush. This is one of the higher end brushes, so I think you're really going to like that as the concealer brush. And I'm also throwing in one of these tubes of concealer as well. So all you need to do is be a subscriber and just put into the comments that you want those concealer products, and your name's going to go in the hat. And talking about the hat, let's do the draw from last week's video for the brow products, if you remember. And my wonderful husband, Bill, what he did again was he took all of the comments and he printed them all out, and then he cut them all out, as you can see in this hat here. And now we're going to do the draw. Didn't drop any on the floor this time. So, Bill, you get...
And I'm wonderful for one person. The rest of you, I'm no good, right? But,
well, pick it for the one person then, Bill.
All right, so none have fallen on the floor. The dog has not run away with any. So we're still using the same hat. And let's see what we can come up with. I'm going to look up so I don't...
All right.
Do I have one there, Heather?
Ooh.
Just got to read it too, by the way.
It's another Robin.
Oh, no.
But it's a Robin McKay this time. And the message was, Heather, you and Bill are adorable. I stumbled upon your channel, was searching for over 50, closer to 60, beauty advice. How exciting that I found your channel. Oh, you know what? When you guys write stuff like this, it's so... It just encourages us and inspires us to keep on going. Exactly that. And created by a former model. Love the little Yorkie named Hurricane. Too cute. I would love to win the brow content kit. I'm feeling lucky. Well, you certainly were feeling lucky.
Send me some lottery numbers, would you?
Yeah. So there you go. I'm going to get in touch with you and going to send that out to you. Oh, and by the way, the draw for the concealer products will be next week. All right, so I got to tell you, I am truly loving this Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation and the concealer, both of them. And I did do a video. I'm going to put the link up there because I actually wanted to try it. Come on, is it really, I think they say it actually lasts for 24 hours. So what I did was I was under all the hot lights for the video. I actually wore it for 12 hours. Then I went grocery shopping in sub-zero weather. And by the end of the evening, after 12 hours, it really was fantabulous. So another one that I know that you all love is our little cuteness factor, little Hurricane. Aw, Hurricane. Hurricane, you know what? We have over 56,000 subscribers. We've been doing this for just over a year and a half. Oh my, I can't even believe I'm saying that. You know, if you're one of our subscribers from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so, so much for that. And I love talking to you in the comments, and you are the awesome ones. You really, truly are. And by the way, what I'm doing now is I'm also doing Instagram, and all you have to do is search Instagram at AwesomeOver50 and you'll find us. And I'm really kind of not only just doing photos, but I'm kind of sending some inspirational messages almost every day, so I hope you enjoy that. So next in the series will be the magic of contouring and blush and bronzers and highlighters, so stick around for that. It'll be up next week. And in the meantime, what I want you to remember is, you know, being youthful has nothing to do with age. It really doesn't. What it is a state of mind, so remember that and keep it awesome. Everyone's invited to subscribe and join us on our videos.